what do you call that means? SST, college number 13,107.
My name is Mikebamiloye from JS1. My college number is 14,192.
My name is Edas Ebalogun. Reverend Ebenezer Olatobosun Moody.
I'm Reverend Samuel Daudu. I'm one of the old students of this school. As you can see it on my t-shirt, 1986. I'm number 4102.
Sam Majai John Olubenga, the principal of Chico College.
That we should always move closer to God and make sure that we are not far away from God, and we should allow God to rule over our life. Because to know the type of friend that working with doing things together.
I can use that movie for a good thing. I can know more about God now. I'll start reading my Bible.
Again, that you should close to God, that you should be reading our Bible every day, and the movie teaches us that you should know the type of friend we will be having.
The film is an appropriate film, as I said yesterday. It's meant for this generation, and we see it as addressing the issues of the moment, which is very pertinent for the students to take note of. It's well acted, and we believe that we can see the results from the reaction. It has an impact, and the parents should encourage their children to attend programs like this, because that's where they can meet God, that's where they can grow, it's where they can become something in life. It's not just about money or food or whatever, but their hearts. That's important.
Sweater biter, alcoholic, to the extent that even around the town in the year, you can see some youth, the way they trek, you know that they're given to alcoholic. So I want preachers to be preaching against it, because I do preach against it.
This generation, because of the menace of drugs, and then we can see it in our secondary schools, even the attendance to the primary schools also. We see the issue of drugs, the issue of cultism, and all these things happening in our schools today, and it's affecting our generations, and it's affecting this generation. And this generation is the one that we are looking towards to. That maybe by tomorrow they will take the position of leadership.
The movie is just in time because of the moral decadence in our society around among our students. It's just in time that a movie like this is coming up. At least it is an awakening program for them to know that God has a purpose for their lives, and they cannot stand the chance of extinguishing their destiny for what the devil has for them. The most important thing is for them to live the best of their life to fulfill the plan and purpose of God in their lives. Yes, it's a pity that at this time we are in where we found ourselves. We are in this kind of situation. Most parents these days are accidental parents. And the point there is, parents too are distracted. They are pushing everything to the school. And charity, they say, begins at home. I want to use this medium to let the parents be aware of the fact that they should return back to the source. And which is the source? Jesus Christ is the source. Because you cannot give what you don't have. If you have Christ enough in your life, then you'll be able to impact the Spirit of God even in the life of the young ones. And that is why most of the schools are so greatly challenged. Most of the young ones in schools are challenged because they don't have the stuff. They don't have Christ. Even from home, they are not taught well. So it is the school that is helping matters by bringing up programs like this. But I still want to encourage the parents that they should return to the source, which is Christ. With Christ, things can turn around. And peradventure, the whole society will be a better place to live. Because when Christ reigns in the life of every individual, then we manifest this by our character and relationship with one another.
Of what to do. So I can remember in those days when we are still in this school in Titcombe College, Egbe, my father used to sit down at the front of the house. When we are coming, he said, bring your bag. He will search our bag, look at the contents in our bags. If there's anything that is contrary, my father will question us and say, how do you get this thing? So parents need to look at their children very well, both physically, spiritually, talk to them, give them the word of God, and a lot of things.
Yes, I think at this junction, we'll try to get in touch with them so that at least some of the content that is available, parents will have access to them. And we can always let the students be aware of the fact that we source for such contents, pass it across to them, and plead with organizations that are into such situation, into such bringing up such contents, to have an open door policy for them to come in and give us content. Because if we don't fill their hearts with godly content, definitely it can't be vacuum. Then, because lots of contents from the pit of hell is everywhere, and if we don't fill our own children with this content of God, spirit-filled content, then the devil will take charge. But I pray and I believe the fact that by the time we rub minds with the parents, they will key into it and do the needful so that the life of the children or these young ones coming up will be impactful.
Raise up your hands and begin to confess your sins. The Lord is beginning to do wonderful things in your heart. The Lord is beginning to do wonderful things in your heart. Oh yeah, begin to confess your sins. Lord, I know I'm a sinner. Please forgive me. I've come to you today. Please forgive me.
I've always denied my salvation. Forever and ever.